What do, everybody? Welcome to the second installment of the Not Paying Up Podcast. We're double dipping around here, but don't double dip your food though. That's disgusting.
I do what I want.
Yeah, don't do that. My guest today, ATown as ATown. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Is that it? Is that all you got?
Yeah.
Good fucking podcast, bro.
Well, I'm a little bummed out because I was gonna wear my Lady Gaga inspired meat dress for this episode today, but it's at the dry cleaners, so.
Damn it.
That was random as fuck. But
Well,
okay.
we're talking about meat today, right?
We are talking about meats. Not just any meat, but lab-grown meats. So I don't know what you know about it. I got a lot to say about it. But first, let's get to the Not Paid Enough podcast. Random, useless news. And facts. And or. Let's get into it though, right?
Alright, useless stuff, let's go.
Useless. Like I said, it's not going to pay your bills. It's not going to pay your bills. But you, like I said, you might win a trivia game at the bar. I'm going to shut up now. Let's get it. Let's talk about 7 creatures still rumored to exist. You know, any favorites? Anyone stand out for you?
No.
No, Bigfoot. But Bigfoot don't stand out for you. Loch Ness monsters. People
what's
believe
the other
these.
one?
The
Yeti?
Mothman.
The Yeti.
The Yeti's one of them. The Chupacabra. The Jersey Devil.
Yeah?
Have you heard of any of these?
Yeah, I
Have
have.
you heard of the Mongolian?
I didn't know they
deathworm?
went anywhere.
Apparently
I
they
always
exist.
thought they were there.
Bigfoot. There's like 10,000 documented like sightings.
Yeah.
All across North America. The Loch Ness monster. I guess it Scotland. I mean, I don't even fucking know. Like this is
Everything
crazy.
happens in Scotland.
However, in 2019, the DNA, they studied the DNA of the water of where the supposed Loch Ness monster lives, and they found unexplained eel DNA in massive volumes. So I explained that one right there.
Oh no.
The Mothman. I know you heard of the Mothman, right?
Yeah.
Right, the 7-foot winged creature and shit, glows and like glowing red eyes and stuff.
Yeah, they made a movie out of it.
They made a movie out of it. It's a good movie too, by the way. Come check that out right
Mothman
there.
Prophecies or whatever.
The Jersey Devil, never heard of it. But apparently he's haunting the people in New Jersey Pine Barrens. Like, apparently that's where he like lives.
And this is what, like
Anything about
years
that?
and years and years of
Jersey,
just haunting?
300 years to be exact. 300 years of
Wow.
the Jersey Devil.
Wow.
I've heard of the New Jersey Devil. He's a DJ, but never the Jersey Devil.
Well, does he still exist?
Yeah, he still exists. Yeah, he's alive. The Chupacabra, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know shit about it.
How? You're Puerto Rican.
I mean, I don't know. It was first reported in Puerto Rico in 1995.
Yeah.
Still fairly new, right? The Yeti,
Yeah.
the abominable snowman of the Himalayas, right?
Yeah.
What do you know about him?
Watch.
Bigfoot?
He's on this Frosty the Snowman movie.
Yeah, he sure is. He sure is. And how about the Mongolian deathworm?
What the?
Yeah, the Mongolian deathworm.
And
I don't know.
what is this?
It's a red desert worm said to shoot venom and electricity.
Wow.
Bro, that's some good drugs out there, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So take this LSD and then.
Yeah. And then let it do its work, right? Let's get to the next segment. This one's funny. Dumb people doing dumb things.
I can
Yeah.
relate.
Yes. Tidyville's finest over here, right?
Yes.
So this... Jesus Christ. Literally can't make this shit up, right? So a man called 911, right? Because his plug sold him fake cocaine.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna report this motherfucker. Dumb people doing dumb things.
Wow.
Somebody robbed a bank and then waited outside for police because they wanted to complain about the bank's customer service.
Yeah, their customer service is shit. I told them to give me the money and they didn't listen.
They refused. They refused. It's fucked up. A burglar broke into a house and stopped to cook the meal. Then fell asleep on the couch until the homeowner's returns.
Wow.
I've heard of something similar of a guy falling asleep underneath the bed.
Yeah.
Oh
But he
my
was like
God.
high or something. He was
Yeah.
like on some drugs or whatever. A thief stole the car only to realize it had a manual transmission and couldn't drive it.
He's stalling out everybody.
Someone tried to hide from the police by pretending to be a mannequin in the store window. Now that's funny.
Did they get away with it?
That's a great question. We're gonna have to look into that
Yeah.
one. That's a great. I mean, they brought it up, so I'm assuming not. No?
I mean,
That's hilarious, though.
it's dumb people
Could you
doing dumb
imagine?
things. That's pretty smart.
Very true. A man live streamed himself committing multiple crimes, giving police all the evidence they needed. That happens quite fucking
Yeah, I
often.
was gonna say with all
You
the
guys are
social
really
media.
dumb. Really dumb. Someone called the
Stupid.
fire department because they got their head stuck in a pumpkin. And that's, I don't know.
Holy shit, yeah.
A shoplifter escaped the store, got away with it, right? Returned to retrieve his phone.
Shit.
Sorry, guys. I'll be out of your way in a second. Let me grab my phone.
Yeah,
You guys find a black phone here on the floor? A man tried to he tried to make counterfeit money, right? But printed it only on one side.
Wow.
You can't fix stupid.
I mean,
you really can't.
Someone attempted to outrun the police by riding on a lawnmower. I don't know.
Was he at least cutting grass on the way, or?
This is one of those things, right? Let's get to there's a couple more things here, and then we're gonna get to the topic at hand because I got a lot to say. I'm sure you do too. I hope you do.
Yeah.
I hope you do.
I'll think about it.
5 human abilities that activate only in extreme situations. Now this is some real shit right here.
This is like the superhero strength you get from adrenaline. Okay.
Yeah, like the hysterical strength.
Yeah.
They're calling it. Mothers lifting cars.
I've seen videos
people
of that,
moving
yeah.
objects beyond normal human strength. And during emergencies, I've seen some. I mean, I think it's safe to say I might have experienced like some like crazy joke,
I have.
like some
Yeah.
wild. Tell us about it.
So I was younger. I was in. I don't even think I was a teen yet. We were out in the woods. We were
That
riding
was a long time ago, huh?
like, surprised I still remember. But we were on a 4-wheeler and the grass level looked all the same, but it actually dipped down. Like there was a huge like ditch, and we went to like go around the mud puddle, and the 4-wheeler just rolled, and my best friend that was driving it at the time got trapped underneath of it.
Oh shit.
With the handlebar was like right in between her legs, and it was like laying on top of her. And I was able to lift it up off of her uphill.
Real shit. Uphill, huh? Not a girl.
Wow.
Yeah, it was incredible.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Bullet time perception.
What's this?
This is in life or death moments. Time seems to slow down, letting people dodge accidents and impossibly fast reflexes.
Interesting.
I see it. I can see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I can't give you an example, but I could, I don't know, maybe like someone coming at you at full speed, maybe in a car, I don't know, you hop out of the way, I don't know. But I can see it though. Extreme endurance. So people surviving days in freezing snow, deserts, or underwater with almost no oxygen, lasting far longer than science predicts.
Yeah.
The
Is that kind of like being held captive too, and like surviving like in the dark
absolutely.
and wet?
Because like you're trying to live, right? Fuck all that. And what we got here? So, pain immunity.
Okay.
Blood's flowing. I get
adrenaline?
that.
Yeah, you're not feeling a thing.
Yeah. So, I share a story, but not on here. But anyways, that's for another talk. Survival instinct, like super focus, was the 5th one. So it's when near-death situations, the brain blocks fear and distracts, creating sharp awareness and strategic thinking. The brain's a powerful thing, man.
Yeah.
I like it. And we're going to end it on this right here. This one, I just had to throw this one in here. A female pastor was arrested after getting caught giving men oral sex to remove their demons.
Wow.
My question is where? Because I'm asking for a friend. Right? I mean, I'm asking for a friend, right?
What church is this?
That woman sucked the devil out of me.
Yeah.
The demon out of that motherfucker. Hey. All right, but here we are.
Good stuff.
So our topic today is about lab-grown meats. Still pretty darn new. In fact, it originated in 2024. So about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. I'm just not hearing about it. I don't know about you guys. I'm just not hearing about it. And, I mean, what do we know about it, right? That's the question at hand.
I have a history here that dates back to 1998.
Really?
Yeah. It said in 1998, John Vane secures a patient for the production of lab-grown meat tissue for the purpose of human consumption.
That far back, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Was it okay? So maybe what I have here is from when it was presented to stores, when it was.
Yeah, I would probably guess when it was marketable.
That makes more sense.
Like
then.
marketed in
Yeah.
2024.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless, I'm just not hearing about it.
Yeah.
This is why we're having this podcast here. In fact, I heard it through you. Did I hear it through you? You might have just mentioned something about it.
You definitely brought this
I
up
found
to me,
something.
so I was like, what?
But yeah. So I mean, basically everything I got here is in the past couple of days. I've kind of dived in there and got like some, I think, good information.
That's what we do, right? We.
Yeah. So like lab grown meats, also called cultivated meats, right? Cell cultured meat and cultured meat. It's a real animal meat produced by growing animal cells in a controlled environment, rather than raising and slaughtering an entire animal,
yeah.
right? I mean that's what we know, right?
Yeah, animal cruelty activists probably are
But they're
more than likely behind
they're
that.
celebrating
you know?
right now. They're celebrating right now.
Have to be behind this somehow.
Yeah, because again, we're not slaughtering the animals. What they're doing is taking small cells taken out of living animals such as cows, pigs, or chicken. The cells are placed in a nutrient-rich growth medium containing container that has protein, sugars, vitamins, and minerals. The cells multiply in these bioreactors. I got a picture of it right there. Similar to those used in like biotechnology, same shit. And the cells mature and they form fat tissue, and they just grow like you would an animal, right? And then it's harvested, it's processed, it's put in meat products like burgers, nuggets, sausages. However, it's more complex though if they're trying to make steak out of it.
That I read as well.
Yeah, so they're still kind of working on that
one.
Because
they
can't
get the shape and texture and stuff down.
The texture
Yeah.
is what it is. Because I mean, you think about it, the texture. A lot of people wouldn't eat an item because of the texture. We talked about, I know in the last podcast,
the
we
colors
talked about
and
the colors and like the if it's slimy, shit like that. Like I know a lot of people personally that don't eat beans because of the texture.
Right.
So like I think it starts with that, followed by taste.
Yeah, you can't give me a
that.
steak that looks like a lima bean and be like, tastes the same.
Filet mignon. So that's how it's made. You got anything before I go on?
Well, no.
I can go on forever here.
Mine is gonna be in pretty much everything that you're saying. I guess I'll start off by lab-grown meats will change the food industry forever. Is that what we're? That's what we're contemplating. Is if this is going to be a forever change, right?
I mean, it falls in the control category that we always talk about.
Right.
Control.
This one says, what if all of our meat products came from a lab instead of a slaughterhouse? Lab-grown meats have become a reality and will surely be hitting grocery store shelves in the future. But what are they really? Learn what cultured meat is and how it's made and more. So like they're saying, do your own research of what could be possibly on the shelf before you buy it, and if it's going to actually change, the meat industry or food industry forever. So
I mean, especially something as complex as that, bro. Like I'm gonna do my investigating. If I'm consuming this shit, yeah, I'm gonna be like, I want to know what the fuck I'm eating.
Because right, it doesn't sound like a bad idea, right? When you
if you put in the play of the animals being saved and what have you, that'll get anybody's attention. That a lot of people will be rooting for that. But there's also cons on this as well, which
right.
I'm going to share later. We got pros and cons of this thing here now. Do you hear about the states that have banned lab-grown meats?
We did talk about it, but we can talk about it with everyone else now.
Did we talk about it already?
Yeah.
We'll do it again.
No, I mean me and you talked about it.
Sure, yeah, off camera, yeah. So the states that banned is Florida. Florida was the first one to ban it, and they banned it in 2024. That's where I got that information from. That makes more sense. What you were saying, that makes plenty more sense. So they banned it Alabama, Mississippi, Montana, Indiana until June 30th, 2027, and it's no longer going to be banned. Nebraska, Texas, and South Dakota only for 5 years. So in 2031, it will no longer be banned over there as well.
They just want it to have its time to work out and see if it kills anyone.
Yeah, dude. It's like when they introduced the damn vape. It's like nobody knew anything about it, and then people started getting sick, right?
Yeah.
I don't vape. I've never have, but it's like I know people started getting sick from it. Passing away. Were they passing away from this shit? Were there
I believe there was deaths. I know that people were coughing up blood and like they're hospitalized and all this crazy stuff that's happening. But I don't know if there was deaths or not.
I'm pretty sure there were. Some little young bucks vaping and shit. I don't know.
This is while CRISPR is being used to produce better crops and sustainable beef, lab cultured meat is another promising alternative. So there's already been other things brought out of like how to not slaughter animals. So this is advancements in biotechnology and gene editing tools that are being used to make this sustainable beef or lab cultured meats, things like that. So I found that was interesting. And what does cultured meat mean? Does it taste the same? How is it different from regular meat? So these are all questions that a lot of people would have, right? So that's what I want to dive into is does it taste the same? How is it different from regular meat? And so lab grown meat or cultured meat is produced through the cultivation of animal cells, which you said, in vitro. Since lab-grown meats are grown from cells, it's a solution to the ethical issues surrounding livestock agriculture. Cultured meat is produced in a controlled environment, which you said, free from bacteria and diseases. So this is even safer than just slaughtering a cow.
It may appear, right?
Right.
It may appear, it sounds pretty straightforward, like, oh, it's controlled, this and this. And that's the problem. It goes that word again. It's controlled. So they're able to control how much fat is on it, how tender it is, right? So they're controlling everything, right?
You would think. I don't know, like how, because it's a cell reproduction, right? Like that's pretty much what it is. So I'm sure these cells, reproduce differently each time. I would assume. So I don't think it could be that, like, controlled. But I don't know.
But we don't know. What do we know, right? I know what I wrote down. I'm gonna share that with you.
Okay.
So let's talk about the pros and cons real quick. So the pros of it, like we talked before, is the animals being like not slaughtered, which is great, right? Did you know that millions of pounds of meat could potentially be produced from a single cell?
That's cool.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know that sign at McDonald's, 10 billion people served?
Yeah.
Now it makes sense now, right? It didn't before.
It's just from one cell. We've just been growing it the whole time.
It has potential environmental benefits. Compared to like conventional livestock, cultivated meat could be used with much less land, much less water.
Yeah.
Right. So like you're saving all that. And something called I had to look into this. It's called deforestation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like food cropping. It's like God, what's the proper word? It's in the same category as food cropping. I just learned about that today. So, and one other thing, greenhouse gas emissions. So it reduces that as well. I'm not really sure what that is, but I hear gas and this doesn't sound good to me. So.
Right. Well, you haven't heard my gas.
Jesus Christ.
So it says lab-grown meat is made by the controlled culture of animal cells, which we already talked about. Scientists commonly grow cells in the lab, and this process is not too different. So while the specifics behind how lab meat is grown in companies is proprietary, the basics behind it consists of keeping happy cells in cultured environments to promote their survival and continued growth. Like you said, you can make so much out of one cell, right?
That's right. Millions of pounds.
Now here's the challenges of working with lab cultured meat. In addition to the societal stigma that lab-made meat faces, there are other challenges that come along with creating meat products that resemble traditionally sourced meats, including replicating texture, appearance, and taste. And here are some of the difficulties. Speed and density of cell growth. This is the challenge because while individual cells can grow quickly, it can take some time for a larger tissue segment to form. In addition, if the cells aren't forming together at the same density as traditionally sourced meat, the texture of the product won't come out the same way, which is interesting, right?
That is.
So that could be something like not appealing. Nobody wants to eat it if the texture's off, like we were talking. Growth medium requirements. Cells require proper growth medium rich in nutrients in order to survive and grow. Since lab-grown meat is ultimately meant for human consumption, the high-quality growth medium of common allergens are necessary. So that's another thing they need. Lack of blood vessels. Blood vessels normally deliver blood to the tissue to survive. In lab-grown tissue, blood vessels are not present.
Interesting.
Scientists think new ways to deliver nutrients, taking the place of naturally occurring blood vessels. So that could change a lot of things too, right?
I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like that's a pretty
This one
main
is
ingredient for that.
probably, I don't know why it's not number one, but cost to produce, right? So like that's another factor that they have to look into is lab grown meats are still only being produced on a fairly small scale, and though the cost to make them has drastically decreased from the 330,000 plus it used to cost, lab meat is very expensive to produce around $2,400 a pound of lab beef,
Damn.
according to Memphis Meats. If adopted by larger companies and produced on larger scale, the cost will be reduced significantly. So they're trying to figure out how to make it cost effective.
Right. So
then,
I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
All right. So replicating the taste of traditional meat. This is one that I like really am interested in because I want it to taste the same, right? So it says to motivate meat lovers to switch to lab grown meat, the taste needs to be the same or very close of that of traditional meat. Many people would be quite put off if the taste leaves too much to be desired, so it has to taste good. More work is needed to ensure that the taste of cultured meat will please the foodies of the world. And then we get into the 5 companies producing lab cultured meats, which we'll get to. But very interesting.
Yeah, that is, and I'm curious to know what these companies are. But we talked about control. They can indeed control the growth because growing the meat and control facilities, so they are able to reduce like E. coli, bird flu, like swine flu diseases like that. So if they have control over that, I'm pretty sure they have control.
Right, we just don't know how in depth of like you said, can you reduce the amount of fat? Because doesn't that come along with? I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
I forget who I had this talk with. Could have been Joey. Could somebody. Could have been one of you guys. But we talked about how much meat on a steak, and like if you cut some off, like what we was talking. Was that you?
Yeah,
we were talking about the ribeye cuts and how fatty they are, and stuff like that. And you talk about how well, the fat's good, it gives it flavor, but it's fat. If I'm paying $50 for a steak, I want
meat.
$50 worth of steak. You know what I'm saying? So,
but they also put, this is what we were talking about, is they pump fluids into the meat to
chicken especially.
Yeah, to make it way more, so that you're actually getting less for your money. It's actually just liquid.
You're basically paying for fat.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. What do you call it? So again, more pros. So it's less routine antibiotics. So they gotta drug up the hog, keep it whatever the process is, but they inject them with antibiotics to keep them healthy, so to speak, right?
Right.
So cultivated meats can reduce that practice. So I mean, is that beneficial to anyone, anything? What does that do for the animal? So the
does that mean they don't shoot with antibiotics?
So that means they don't grow like they should, or how they would if they were injected with whatever substance, right?
Interesting.
I don't know. What I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
And the last pro, you get consistent quality because they control it. So back to control, yeah.
Yeah.
So they do control.
Well, it said less disease, less this, less that. So.
Yeah,
they're trying to make it,
Yeah, they can. Manufacturers can better control fat content, tenderness, nutritional composition, and food
that's
safety.
what I was wondering.
Yeah,
if they could.
They sure can. See, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Have control over everything. Now controlling the food now.
I mean, I would almost rather have controlled meat than slaughter something in the wild and then you end up with some weird disease. It's like, you take your chances.
And my problem with that is, like, obviously I don't know what happens behind closed doors. I mean, aside from the obvious, but it's like, come on, if they're gonna put food coloring in fucking cereal.
They use dye for corn.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yellow dye.
Yeah.
Yellow 50.
We gotta dye yellow corn.
Yellow 50 for corn.
Fucking ridiculous.
This has made this corn bright as fuck. The people
this isn't yellow enough for me.
Let's talk about some of the cons here. Like you mentioned before, it's very expensive. Although costs have dropped dramatically since the first cultivated burger, large-scale productions, like you said, they just need more money to.
They just need Elon Musk to start making meat.
Energy demands, so it requires sterile facilities, bioreactors. Sorry, can't talk today. Temperature control and continuous monitoring. So like now you're gonna have to pay someone to sit there and do all this. It's still a no for me the way it's going. The technology is still developing. Obviously, we're still learning about this shit, right? So right now, what they can do now currently are the nuggets, burgers, and ground meat is what they can do with the cultivated meats. Are you
Yeah.
are you willing to try any of this?
I am. It actually intrigues me a lot, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah. Mainly because just with us recently, we've been trying to eat healthier, and we've been eating a lot of plant-based meats. And I didn't think I would be able to wrap my mind around that or even stomach it. Like, I was having a hard time at first, that. But now it's gotten to the point where if you season and cook it right, I can't tell a difference. So this could be a big breakthrough if it can change someone's mind like me, that it tastes the same, it has the same texture, and I know that it's safe to eat, and an animal didn't have to die.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because the next one up is customer acceptance. So like people they find lab grown meat to be unnatural, which is that's fine to have that mindset.
Well, it is, right?
Well, I mean, they're doctoring it up to be just like meat, right? I mean,
Yeah.
technically it is still chicken or pork
Right.
or not pork, but cow or whatever the fuck, right? Because it's the same cells from the same animal, right?
Right.
Just steered a little differently, right? Some people want more long-term research. Again, everything that you've
That's why a
mentioned.
lot of Florida was like, no,
Yeah.
do your research.
And then come holler, right?
Yeah.
So you thinking like in 10 years it'll be everywhere, it'll be available everywhere?
Yeah. I mean,
10 years or is that too soon?
I think it'll be 5 years or less. Honestly.
I think it'll be like 50 years, honestly.
Really?
Dead
Before
ass. Dead
they
ass.
perfect it and
Before
make
it's
it like.
in every store and everywhere you go, everything's.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how fast they're working, right?
I don't know.
You say 50 years, I say 5.
Yeah.
We'll meet in the middle. It'll be like 20.
And then
25.
who does all this cultivated meat? Who does it hurt at the end of the day? I think we touched base on that a little bit, didn't we?
It hurts pockets, apparently.
Whose pockets?
Not mine.
The farmers.
Yeah. Oh, yes, we did talk about
The
that.
farmers.
It does put, cattlemen out of work. And if it were to take over completely, obviously you're still going to have those people that refuse to eat it. So you're still going to have your slaughtered cows on the shelf. You're still going to have all this, right? But it will decrease the sale of, slaughterhouses and things like that. So they will be missing out eventually.
Well, you have to remember a lot of rural countries too. Like they depend on the livestock. People
Yes.
like literally live on this shit, and what are they gonna do without it? Again, we're controlling more control.
Yeah.
Not at this point. Now it's what do you call it? I don't want to say it. I don't want to get in trouble.
I don't know.
All right.
I'm just saying,
I don't
normally
wanna say
they robbing Peter to pay Paul, and now they're just robbing both, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's a lot better than what I was gonna say.
I had to nice it down for everyone. So let's talk about the companies that are producing
Yeah.
this, right?
Who they?
So Memphis Meats is one of them. Finless Foods. So Finless Foods is interesting. So as their as their slogan states, Finless Foods offers you sustainable seafood. I hadn't heard you mention seafood.
I didn't get any seafood
All right.
content.
So it offers sustainable seafood without the catch. They are bringing sustainable cell-based seafood products to your table, starting with bluefin tuna.
Okay.
This achievement would help solve the environmental problem that commercial fishing is causing, and would improve the nutritional quality of fish being consumed. Because a lot of mercury. There's there's so many things in fish. I don't eat seafood. We all know that,
Yeah.
but people who do, take the risk of getting very sick and having too much mercury, whatever. So
This is crazy.
3 is
I hear about
meatable.
I'm sorry.
It's called meatable.
The fuck did you just say?
You heard me. It's meatable, damn it. Meatable is creating hamburgers from single animal cells, which we talked about,
Okay.
in a much faster, cleaner, and more sustainable way than traditional livestock sourced burgers. Their process claims to produce a hamburger in 3 weeks or less, which, when compared to the minimum 3 years traditional meat takes, is a significant improvement. So that's interesting. Right?
God, I don't know, bro. I don't know about that.
I mean, you don't gotta wait for that cow to grow up, man.
Hey, I'd rather wait for the cow to grow up.
Right, wait 3 years.
Hey, listen, right now, right?
How bad you want that burger? I'm just saying.
Listen, I might be very hungry in like 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, you could be hungover and just want a burger, and you're gonna wait 3 years.
I doubt I'll be hungover. I doubt I'll ever be hungover again, to be honest.
True, that is true.
But listen, you brought that up. I just typed it in: salmon, tuna, shrimp, lobster, crab, oyster, squid, and octopus.
Yeah, it's neat, right?
Fucking unbelievable. Yeah. That's so crazy.
So I noticed that you didn't say it earlier, and I was like, I'm waiting.
No, I didn't know. I did know about the cell-cultured milk.
Yes.
Yes.
So number 4 is super meat. That's what that one's called.
Is that like in the same neighborhood as the superfoods, like beets and shit like that? It's the same thing, or?
Good question. Super meat got started through a crowdfunding campaign on Indiegogo. I don't know what that is. They're working to create animal-friendly meat products in partnerships with PHW Group, one of Europe's largest poultry producers. Like all the other companies here, their product will help solve the environmental impact issues of the meat industry. But Super Meat's marketing and branding also focuses on the humanity of how this type of meat production will prevent the slaughter of animals. So they're more of a chicken base, right?
Okay.
So these are the
now
5, right? So let me just get to number 5 and then we can go from there. It's Mosa meat. I got the Mosa meat. Mosa Meat was the groundbreaking company responsible for the first lab-grown hamburger showcased in 2013. Since then, they've been hard at work to get their products ready for commercial production and are aiming to make them available to consumers within the next few years. That's why I said I give it 5 years. Anyways, their main goal is to bring cultured meat or clean meat, as they call it, to mass market to help satisfy the growing demand for meat, which they believe will hit a critical stage by 2050, which you
That's
guessed.
50 years.
Yep. So you would guess that. They also claim that while the process is very expensive now, over time they will be able to reduce the price to about the same as a typical beef hamburger in the supermarket.
Where are these?
They got the most of meats.
So this is corporations. So where are they located? Is it like a?
It didn't say locations, but those were the 5 top.
Okay.
These are the ones that are producing lab cultured meats. So they got their name out there at least.
They sure have. Yeah, they sure have, and it's only going to get bigger from there because of what's happening with this lab grown that's been around for as long as it has, and I'm just now hearing about it, which is wild. It's crazy. And you would think I would run into this being a chef and all, but I don't know. Little than I know, right?
I mean, we're new to the plant-based, so it just makes sense that, like,
I guess
if you don't know what you don't know.
I guess I really didn't notice it because I was eating unhealthy and stuff like that, perhaps.
And you don't know what you don't know. So if it hasn't even hit the supermarkets yet, obviously we're not able to buy it. We wouldn't really...
And it's banned in Florida as well, so what do we know?
Yeah. What hasn't been in Florida?
Yeah. Lab-grown milk. Why?
It's weird,
right? Why?
That doesn't hurt anyone, right?
I guess not. I mean, milk isn't bad, right?
No, I mean, like, it doesn't hurt the cow to milk them, right?
No, it's made using precision. Jesus Christ. Precision fermentation. So like it's basically the same. They enzymes like cheese and even some medicines. So
now they're just showing off.
They're just I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make this.
They just want to make everything.
They're cloning the woolly mammoth. I'm gonna keep saying this. They're doing it. That motherfucker's gonna be walking the earth again.
That's good.
Watch.
Alright, so let's talk about how is lab meat different from plant-based meats? Because this is interesting because we do a lot of plant-based recently. But a new wave of meatless meats are becoming more popular since coming to the market in the last few years. However, it is important to distinguish that those are not the same as cultured meat. The meatless meats you might be familiar with are plant-based meats and contain no animal tissue whatsoever. Though can sometimes contain animal byproducts like eggs. The ingredients listed in lab meat hamburgers would be ground beef, while common ingredients in plant-based burgers made by famous companies include soybeans, tofu, vegetables, grains, mushrooms, and other non-meat products. Cultured meat is not synonymous with vegetarian or vegan safe foods. So like vegans and vegetarians are not gonna jump on board, as it contains animal cells. While lab cultured meats are not vegetarian, they provide a more friendly alternative for those who choose to refrain from eating meat because of animal cruelty or environmental reasons. So they could, but they're probably going to choose not to.
Yeah,
Is what they're saying.
definitely
Like,
gonna lean that way for sure.
yeah,
You know.
because it's like they're like, oh, I don't want to, innocent animals dying, or the diseases in animals, or the environmental process. Like all of it goes hand in hand. Of like, are you gonna eat it? Are you not? And these new lab grown meats bypass all of that, so they could honestly change their mind and just be like, you know what? I haven't had a burger in years, and nobody had to die for this.
Again, and that's it right there. It's the fact that we're saving the animals. Like that's it. There's no argument.
Yeah.
It's like it's such a good thing. But then again, again the pros and cons.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
So
And the expensive part. So I wonder what they can possibly do to bring that rate down.
mass produce.
So they need more people to buy. They
Well,
need,
no,
they need more people to hop on.
Yeah, pretty much they need a bigger facility that houses more, like, just more people around the clock, just constant mass produce, and that's the only thing that's going to drive that cost down.
We'll see, right? You said
Yeah,
3
they got to
years.
pump it out, man.
We'll see. I mean, they've been pumping it out. Fuck's sake, like.
It's 3 weeks versus 3 years, right?
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather wait 3 years. So I bring up the lab grown milk. Why, right? So you can make cheese, yogurt, ice cream from the same proteins found in the conventional dairy. So it's the same, again, same exact thing, right? No cows required, right? That's what we.
But that's
what
what's dairy farmers out.
Yeah, potential environmental benefits. So again, less land, less water. It's all the same shit. No antibiotics. But I don't know.
So a lot of milk is pasteurized, right?
Yeah.
So that would.
It takes away.
It would skip all that, right?
Yeah, it takes away from that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's fats. You can literally make anything with it. Anything.
And it's
like the woolly mammoth.
It's gonna taste the same, look the same, so it's interesting.
Lactose free as well. Look, it's lactose free.
Yeah. Which a lot of people are lactose intolerant. Like, it's becoming a big thing, So, I know our son, he has a mild, intolerance to lactose. So.
To whole milk, right?
Yep.
Is it vegan? Is it lactose free? Isn't that the same lactose free being vegan? Is that in the same neighborhood? Or
what does it say? It contains
correct me if I'm wrong here.
cow-derived ingredients because what is it?
Proteins are made from microorganisms.
Okay.
And that's the thing, the ethical perspective of it. That's the thing. People are gonna be like, they want the natural shit. They want, what I'm saying? This is what they know. It's all they know. What I'm saying? This is all new to everybody. I can't believe I'm still blown away by that. 2018 was the first one. What was it? What was that year?
Oh,
again?
1998.
1998.
Yeah. I have the history here. Hang on. So it started in 1998. In 2001, NASA begins experiments producing cultured meats with starter cells from turkeys. Again in 2001, medical doctor William Van Eileen, I probably butchered his name.
Sounds like you did.
Yeah.
Try it again.
Sorry, guys. But collectively, they file a patent for their process of producing cultured meat for consumption. 2002, the first edible lab-grown meat sample is produced of fish fillet made from cultured goldfish cells. So not only have they been doing seafood, but they started with seafood, which is interesting. 2003, tissue culture and art project in Harvard Medical School used stem cells from frogs, your favorite, to create tissue that resembled a steak.
Oh my God.
So your favorite animal ruined your favorite food.
I'm not gonna look at a steak ever. Let's say ever again, bro.
In 2008, PETA offers $1 million to the first company that can bring my bad. That can bring lab-grown chicken to the food industry. That was in 2008. So 2009, Time magazine labels cultured meat one of the breakthrough ideas of the year. 2013, the first lab-grown beef burger was consumed at a press event. The burger was created by Dr. Mark Post at whatever university in the Netherlands, and the event was hosted in London, England. 2015, the same university held their first international conference on cultured meat. 2016, an engineered meat startup company, Memphis Meats, which I already mentioned, posts a promo video showcasing their lab-grown meatballs. 2016 also, as Israeli company Super Meat runs a crowdfunding campaign to raise money for their efforts to bring lab-grown poultry products to the market. 2017 is Finless Foods announces that they are expected to bring sustainable lab-grown seafood to consumer markets within 2 years. Then we got 2018, Dutch startup company Meatable claims they will be able to produce cultured meat from stem cells sourced from animal umbilical cords, solving the problem of needing to kill an animal initially to get a starter cell for production. That's cool stuff, man. Like,
yeah.
From the umbilical cord, that's incredible. No one's getting injured at all, you know?
No, and that's what stands out. I mean, fuck.
I say no one like their people, but you know what I mean. No one's getting harmed here, okay?
Would you feed it to your kids?
After consuming it myself and knowing it's safe, yes.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way around it.
I wouldn't use my kid as a guinea pig, like...
No, we're the guinea pigs, but...
Try it, let me see.
Well, I guess they've already done the guinea pig portion of it. But, no, I mean, there's going to come a time where it's just going to be on the shelves.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think it's going to happen sooner than you do, but either way.
And, so what if, you know, we're balls deep into this new method of food, right?
Yeah.
But you want some of the old stuff. You want the old greasy...
Well, I mean, that's not going anywhere.
Can you Amazon it?
No, I'm saying it's not going anywhere. I think there will always be that available.
They're gonna,
you know what I mean?
They're gonna stop slaughtering animals.
I don't think so,
After
man.
this year?
Like,
I think this year's gonna kickstart some bullshit right here.
I mean, it will. It's gonna help. It's gonna significantly reduce slaughtering of animals.
Sure, which is
but
good.
But I believe that there's still gonna be that one person, just like the one that lives in the woods and survives for years and like kills his own stuff and fishes for his own fish. Yeah, you know, like there's just always gonna be that person that's gonna slaughter an animal. You know.
That's fair enough. That's you couldn't have said any better, honestly.
They're not going anywhere. You know.
So do you think this will help solve world hunger?
Interesting. I mean, not at the prices they are now, but...
let's fast forward to where they're affordable.
Right, yeah. It's going to be a long time for that, but it could. I mean, if that's the direction they want to go, is just to create it quicker so that it's more available. That way there's an abundance and we can then solve, world hunger. I guess that could be something down the line.
So we all know the process of the lab-grown meats, the process they take and stuff like that. Now, is that any different from hot dogs or sausages? Like, you eat those, right?
Yeah, why you gotta call me out like that?
I don't have those specific foods, right?
Makes me want a hot dog.
But, so, my question is... Is it really any different from those processed foods?
Yeah, it's probably a lot better. You know that hot dogs are like tits, tails, and touch holes. They're like, they put whatever in them motherfuckers. At least they're growing meat.
But how you know they're not doing it with the lab grown?
They're
telling us what we want to hear. Feel me? Like, we know how that
shit
works.
I'm just saying, like, if they're doing self-production, I'm pretty sure they're not like, we gotta get this asshole up in there and see if we can duplicate that thing, you know?
Bro.
That's the tastiest part, you know?
You mentioned the organs, right? You mentioned the spine,
yeah.
The spleen.
Who doesn't like to eat a good asshole, you know? I'm just saying, like, hypothetically,
Sorry,
like, no, I don't believe that it's gonna be the same as hot dogs or sausage. They're disgusting for you, and we all know that. And I think that's going to be a much healthier solution to answer your question.
Okay.
Like, I don't think it'll. It's not the same.
I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I'm sticking.
Are you talking about the hot dogs or?
Oh, that too. It's gross. It's not even like real beef and shit. It's not gnarly. Happy 4th of July, right? Everybody was eating hot dogs. Nothing but Joey Chestnut. Oh, I just got sick. I just got sick to my stomach. Did you watch that? Did you watch that 4th of July hot dog eating contest?
No, I was getting ready for work.
It was crazy.
It was wild.
Again, that motherfucker, bro. Like
Chestnut. How many was it?
Bro.
Like 65?
Yeah,
65 hot dogs?
Yeah.
I don't enjoy watching that, to be honest.
There's nothing to enjoy.
Just guzzling glizzies.
And they like dip them in water, and it's like
lemonade. They drink
lemonade. They'll eat the hot dog, right, and then they'll dip the bread in the water.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Yeah.
And then drink. Oh yeah, we're gonna throw up. Good. We're gonna throw up today, guys.
Gnarly.
I wasn't looking forward to like being completely disgusted. I'm really hungry and ready for dinner, but having a change of heart.
What's this here? So we got some would you rather questions here, ATown. These are ridiculous questions. Would you rather eat lab grown chicken or a bug burger? There's already bugs in our food.
I'm going lab grown chicken all day.
There's already bugs in the food.
I don't like bugs.
Would you rather give up meat forever or only eat cultivated meats? I haven't even tried it, so I couldn't even,
I mean, I would.
Give up meat forever. I mean, I technically did give up meat forever.
I would probably only eat cultivated meat if that was the thing.
Only cultivated?
Yeah, I would rather do that than give up meat completely, I guess.
I mean,
even though we eat vegan, I still enjoy every once in a while, a burger or a steak or something like that.
Would you rather eat a $200 Wagyu steak or a free lab-grown steak that's supposedly identical?
Hey, this is a not paid enough podcast. I'm going with the free.
I love it. Wagyu steak, huh? I wonder what that is.
$200 for a steak is ridiculous.
There's more expensive steaks.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying I don't have that kind of money, so I'm taking the free steak.
I did a show on the prices on our different cuts.
Yeah.
They're ridiculous.
It's insane.
There's like the golden, like the filet mignon, like the golden is like a $300 piece of meat or something. It's like an 8-ounce little cut, not even that much.
Yeah, that's for bougie people, man.
Yeah. Would you rather trust meat from a sterile lab or meat from a factory farm?
Sterile is a good word in there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go sterile lab.
They can control
what
you're eating. Factory farm, not so much. And this one here is not the question for you. Would you rather have lab-grown seafood or never eat seafood again?
Obviously.
Lab-grown, obviously.
I'm not eating seafood.
I don't know.
I'm not eating seafood. Period. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not a question for you, but I'm down to try the lab-grown seafood. Obviously, I love fucking eating seafood until I couldn't no more. And I think me and Joey touched on that too.
But what if you could now? That's so interesting, right?
I don't want to sound hypocritical because I think I would try the seafood only because I fucking miss it so much.
Yeah, and if you were allowed to have it now, like I think if they make it safe for you to eat.
Yeah, I wonder if
it's worth a try.
I wonder if lab-grown meats has
looks like we got more research to do.
The trans fat on there, right?
Yeah.
The sodium.
Because they can control the fat content and everything else.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd really, really dope. I mean, I'm slowly be able to eat like things I couldn't before, or I haven't like whatever, but which is nice and all. But seafood, man, that's like the one thing I really miss out on. It's funny because like in my early early times when it came down to like eating better, I started losing the taste for like pork chop and that texture, and like I used to like my pork chops like really burnt and crispy.
I know.
And I started losing. In fact, I had a cheat date like 8 months into it. Shout out to Akko. He was the chef that night. We had steaks, and he cooked them like mid-rare or something. They were filet mignons, and I lost it. I lost the palate for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because I guess if you haven't had it for a while and you.
At that time, it was 8 months.
Yeah.
8.5 months.
It's kind of like when you quit drinking soda. You know, you give up soda and then, for 5 months and then all of a sudden you have a sip of soda. You're like, oh my god, it's so sweet. Like, what did I just do? Like, it's almost like you lost the taste
Yeah,
for it.
because I had that zero sugar soda, and it obviously didn't taste the same, but I can handle it. But I know I understand what you're saying. If I were to could have a soda right now, which I won't, but if I did, I could
It's
only
overwhelming.
imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine, especially a Coca-Cola or something like that.
Yeah, you would be like, whoa! Especially because you can't have a lot of sugar.
I'll probably have a gout flare
Oh,
tomorrow.
we did do research last night, just so everyone knows. Pepsi is actually sweeter than Coke. I was wrong. Just so you know. We did.
Also, diet soda is worse for you than alcohol. Fun fact. Diet soda.
Alright, so you're jacking diets, you better just get jacking that bitch.
Yeah, it's weird. It said that diet sodas has more sugars than regular sodas.
Yeah, it's
But it's a sugar alcohol. So it's the sucrose. What is it? Sucrose or whatever.
Sucrose, yeah.
Some shit like that.
Sucralose.
I almost said it with a Spanish accent. You heard that?
Sucralose. That's what it's called.
Whatever. That stuff. I put it in my coffee. Sometimes.
Yeah, I did the
Sometimes.
Diet Coke versus Coke with Jackson, and it was like one sank and one floated because of like the air and the density of the sugars and all that stuff. So
Wait,
very interesting.
is that right?
Yeah. So Coke sinks and Diet Coke floats because of the sugar alternative is lighter and it's,
that makes sense.
so
That makes sense.
this is the way I look at it, and this is how I had to explain it to him because it was a science project. So I was like, think about it like this: the Coke makes you fat and you sink, and Diet Coke helps you lose weight and you float.
That's a good way of putting it.
But it's the same concept of like it's denser when it's full flavored, and it sinks, and then you got the artificial sweetener that floats. So
Interesting stuff.
yeah.
Does chocolate cake float? That's some Reading Rainbow shit right there.
Oh, I don't know.
Half you motherfuckers don't know what Reading Rainbow is. You weren't born yet.
Yeah, for real.
Are you one of them, Pete?
I missed that show, man.
Was that a great show?
Yeah, it was. Magic School Bus, Reading Rainbow. Where'd all the fun stuff go, man?
I didn't mean to call y'all like that, Pete. It's all love.
Hey, I'm not that young.
It's all love. Hey, we're all pretty old in here, huh? Pretty old in here.
You guys are.
Hey. Shh. We're going to edit that part out.
Boo.
Cover it up with something real nice, you know? Like,
It's my dumb, ugly old face, you know?
oh my goodness. So what else you got for the people, Tizzle?
That's it for me.
That's it, huh?
Let me double check just to make sure we checked everything off the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was about it for me.
Yeah? So,
Yeah.
how about the not paying enough guests over here?
Yeah.
Anything for the people?
Pete? No?
Pete, anything? Joey?
I'm good.
Joey's still in the building, y'all.
Still
He's
here,
still
man.
here.
Waiting for Raw. Patiently
Waiting for Raw. Raw in
Yes.
1 hour.
Yes.
So overall, cultivated meat shows promise, right? I think
Yes.
it's fair to say.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, but whether it becomes a major part of our global food supply would depend on improvements, like I said, in cost, manufacturing, customer acceptance, and the energy sources used to produce it.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that works right there, right?
I'll be keeping my
They're gonna
eye
charge
out.
us. They're gonna charge us. They're gonna take it out of our checks so they
Well, I
can run
mean,
this motherfuckers.
we're in Florida and we can't get it anyways, but
Yeah, true.
when it finally gets here, I'll try it.
Researchers are still studying it, long-term environmental, economic, and public health impacts as the technology matures. So there's still a long way to go.
Yeah, I mean
Long way
that's
to go.
with everything, you know. They don't do enough research on anything these days. You know, they just throw it out there and they're like, "Good luck," you know.
Yeah.
It's like those what were they? The shots you would get, like the vaccinations, and
Yeah.
then there wasn't enough research.
Did you get
on-
yours?
I never got vaccinated. No.
I got the first run. I got the first route of runs only because my mama. I didn't want her to get sick in any way. But after that, it was whatever.
For me, it's more or less of like, I'm not doing it just because you're telling me I have to. Like I have that attitude of like, oh, you want me to do that? I'm not doing it.
A lot of
you
people
know?
did. A lot of people did.
Right,
I mean,
that was-
obviously, like the older folks had no choice because if they would have got the COVID-19,
Yeah.
it could have been fatal. I don't blame any of them.
I'm a rebel.
But as far as the young bucks and all that, They'll be
But
alright,
you
bro.
know, a lot of
They'll be
people
alright.
were getting sick and shingles, and like, there's so many side effects that came out after. Obviously, they didn't do any research on the vaccination and just started pumping it in people.
They panic. They panic. They start fucking sticking people with needles and hoping for the best, right?
Yeah.
And what did we get out of it? Not a goddamn thing,
You
right?
get shingles or whatever.
All right, that's all I got.
All right. I think that was a pretty good wrap up of cultured meats.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely a conversation that can keep going. There's so much into the milk, the seafood. There's so much into it. Plus all the other new items and foods they're gonna make.
Yeah. So let's talk about a couple of our upcoming show ideas.
Give it to them. Give it to
Yeah.
them.
All right. So we want to get in the minds of con artists, people who live different lives, lie about everything, change who they are, move to different states, take advantage of people, mind fucks, right? Like, and especially for monetary gain. Like, these are interesting stories that I've been coming across, so I want to touch on that in one of the upcoming episodes of that. And then also, I want to do a cooking show of cleaner, better eating.
I like
So
it.
I want to introduce
I
the
like
products that I've been using and how I've incorporated it into my lifestyle. So.
Yes, I'm a fan of it. Obviously, that's my lifestyle now. I love that you've hopped the bandwagon, so to speak. And because man, at the end of the day, it just benefits us. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why the fuck not, right? We're not getting any younger. That whole cliche shit that we hear all the time.
It was like the last show we did. I was talking about one bite. If you replace one bite, you can save years on your life. That's crazy.
I do it 100%. But to add to that, look out for our pop-up WWE shows with my partner Joey. Those happen shit on the random. We had one today earlier. If you missed that one, it's on YouTube. Go ahead and check that out. All season 1's there. Season 2. There's a lot of content on there, man. Go check it out. Like, subscribe. Especially subscribe, man. Support the movement.
Yes.
Help your boy out.
Yes.
Get on there.
Yes.
Hey, listen, you don't want to watch the show? It's fine. Just subscribe, bro. Just subscribe. That's all. I'm literally all I want is you to subscribe. And
That's all he cares about.
that's all I care. Nothing
Just
else.
do it.
Nah.
And never talk to
I
me.
care about more than that. Stop it.
No, wait. He's waiting.
But
Have you
from all of
subscribed yet?
us, I'm sorry. Yes, are you? That's a good question. But from all of us, from the Not Paying Up Podcast. Until next time.
Yes, indeed. Till next time.
See ya.